And we're back with more One Piece unboxings. Hi guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. So this time we got more OP11 to unbox. I still had a couple of the double packs and also the single sleeves that we're going to be unboxing today. And not just that, but we got our hands into the new starter deck Yamato yellow green. And what I've heard so far about this yellow green Yamato is that the leader ability is that you could attack twice. That sounds like a pretty cool deck to me. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out what it includes. Alright, so here is our yellow green Yamato leader card. It looks pretty awesome. The illustration looks unique and just beautiful. The detail is wonderful. And as well, we got our OP11 pack waiting for us. But first, we're going to be checking out the Yamato deck. Alrighty, so here is our Yamato leader card. As I mentioned, has double attack.
Oh, DD! Oh, what it is? Oh!
If your opponent has 3 or less life cards, give up to 2 rested down cards to one of your characters. Okay, that's pretty sweet. And up next, we have Kosuke Momosuke. Your turn. If you have 2 or less life cards, your leader gains 1k power. Okay, that's not bad. Once per turn, you may return 2 total of your current given dawn cards to the cost area rested. This character gains rush and 1000 plus power during this turn. This card can attack on the turn in which it is played. Okay, that's great. And also it's a 7k 6 cost. Nice. So we have 2 of these. We also have a Yamato. Dawn times 2. Your turn. This character gains 3k power on play. Look at the 5 cards at the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Land of Wano type card with a cost of 2 or more and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. I guess this one's like sort of a searcher too. And also during your turn, and if it has like 2 Dawn attached, this character gains 3k power. We also have Ashura Doji. If your leader has the Land of Wano type and your opponent has 3 or more life cards, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a pace cost of 5 or less.
Whoa! My goodness!
Okay, that's actually pretty great. There's a lot of 5 or less characters that your opponent might pop out. Doesn't matter what color, but that is overkill right there. We also got Iso. Dawn times 2. This character gains blocker. On play, your Land of Wano type leader gains banish.
I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm. No! Much better.
Oh wow, you also get banished with this. And it's a cost 2. That's actually not bad. We got 4 of them, as well as Kinemon. If your leader has the Land Wano type and your opponent has 3 or less type cards, play this card. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool trigger. Also, a 4 cost 5k and a 2k counter. For this, the Ace. On play, if you have 2 or more rested characters, rest up one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. This is definitely pretty cool, but I think we could play something or find something better. Dawn times 2. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of equal or 2 or less than the number of your opponent's life cards. Trigger. If your opponent has 3 or less life cards, play this card. Nice. Okay, it's Kawamatsu. When attacking, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. Add up to one of your characters with 0 power to the top of or bottom of the owner's life cards face up. And we got a key Kunojo. On KO, if your opponent has 3 or less life cards, add up 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life card. Okay, that's actually not bad. And moving on to Denjiro. Dawn times 2. If your opponent has 3 or less life cards, this character cannot be KO'd by effects.
You can't kill me.
That's actually great because the 6k 5 cost, and probably by the next 2nd or 3rd round, they might have like 3 or less life. Moving on to Nekomamushi. Dawn times 2. This character can also attack your opponent's active characters.
I got you. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah.
It's okay, so you could attack active characters? That's crazy. I never heard of a card that could do that. Well, so far. But yeah, this card is actually not bad. We got 4 of him as well as Reiso. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Rest up to one of your opponent's Dawn cards. And then trigger, if your opponent has 3 or less life cards, play this card. Okay, so it's like a free cost play, I'm guessing, for the trigger. Just depends on what you pull on your life too. And then we move on to Yamato. On play, look at all your life cards. Place one at the top of your deck and place the rest back in your life area in any order. That's actually great. We got 4 of these ones. Oh, and now we got to the events. Event Blaze Slice. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains 1k power during this turn. Then if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Trigger. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Okay, that actually works out pretty well. It's just 1 cost. And you could basically go both ways, either way, either on your main or as a counter. Even as a trigger too, it's pretty cool. And finally, our 10 Dom. I honestly cannot wait to try that deck out. It's one of the decks that I've been looking forward to unboxing, and not just that, but also building an improved version of it so I could use it at tournaments at my local card shop. And okay, we got Little Sadie from OP11, a Pack, Top Knot Neptunian, Fisher Tiger, Ishili, Cognac Mama Mash. Actually, I've never heard of that one. Use it cost and reveal 1 card from the top of your opponent's deck. My cat is pushing the mouse. Sorry. If the revealed card has the chosen cost, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 8 or less. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. And it's a 6 cost. We got Jaguar de Sol, Charlotte Anana, Charlotte Perline, and we got a Katakuri. Nice. We got a rare Aramaki. May trash this card if your leader has the Navy type. Up to one of your Navy type characters can also attack active characters during this turn. Then trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. And that's crazy. And then we finally pulled a Vinsmoke Raichu. If your leader has the Vinsmoke family type, look at the 5 cards on top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card with a type including Germa, and add it to your hand. Then trash the rest. Alright, well, let's move to our second starter deck and see what we could pull from the OP11 pack that's in there. Alright, so here's our second deck. I'll probably open this later as soon as I start building my deck, because there's probably some cards that I need more of. And here is our OP11 pack, so let's go ahead and check out what we pull. Otohime, Mocha, oh shoot, I skipped one. Kurosumi Orichi, Pedro, Gum Gum King Cobra. Up to one of your leader or characters gains 2k power during this battle. Then if you have 4 or less cards in your hand, that card gains an additional 2k power during this battle. Not bad, actually. And this for a blue Straw Hat crew. Nice. We got a Zephyr, Ishili, Kami, Excalibur. Give 2 of your opponent characters negative 2,000 power during this turn. Then up to one of your Navy type characters gains 1k power during this turn. Okay. We got the Couplets. We also got Aramaki, and we finally pulled a Sanji Secret Rare. This character is KO'd by your opponent's effect. Look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and play up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost of 5 or less. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. On play, return up to 1 character with 5k base power or less to the owner's hand. Alright, moving on to a Fist of Divine Speed double pack set 7. So same deal, 2 packs, 1 Dawn pack. Let's go ahead and check it out. And here we have more cardboard. We got the special Dawn card and 2 packs of the OP11. So let's go ahead and start off with our OP11, and lastly we're just gonna move on to our Dawn card. Let's go with this pack. So we got Gotti, Black Maria, Randolph, Top Knot Neptunian, Saphir, Longjaw Neptunian, Vinsmoke Itchy, Blue Hole. You may trash 3 cards from the top of your deck, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less.
Meh.
Then we have another event. After all these years, I'm losing my edge. Vinsmoke Niji. We got Gum Gum Fire Pistol, Red Hawk, and we finally pulled oh wait, yeah, that's the last card, Charlotte Perline. Now let's proceed with our pack number 2. Hannibal, Vito, Shu, Judge, Pedro, Ain, Koribo, When two men are fighting, the last thing I need is some half-hearted assist. Choose a cost and reveal one card from the top of your opponent's deck. If the revealed card has the chosen cost, up to one of your leaders or characters gains 5k plus power during this battle, and it's a cost 1. Also triggers has draw 1. That's actually not bad. We got Megalo. We got a leader, Nami. And then we also pulled another Vinsmoke Reiju, and finally we pulled Zeus. We honestly got some great cards over here. I didn't expect to pull a Zeus again because I remember trading it with someone. But I think I'll probably need one of those for my yellow-green Yamato deck. But anyways, let's move on to our special Dawn card pack. I'm gonna use scissors. I don't want to bend the card when opening it from the corner. I guess it's the best way to open it. So let's see what we pulled. And we pulled Kobe glasses. Okay, not bad. Now let's proceed with our second double pack. So let's check it out. Alrighty, so same dealio. Cardboard, a Dawn card, and 2 OP11. So let's get started with our OP11. Smoker, Fish Island event, a Scaled Neptunian, Strusen, Saldeth, Glorp Web, Nickel Robin, Gum Jet Culverning, Charlotte Montador, Megalon. We got a Brook card that is rare. That looks nice. Place one of your characters with a base cost of 1 at the bottom of the owner's deck. And then we finally pulled Aramaki again. I really like this Brook card, and he's eating a big watermelon. I'm craving some watermelon now. But anyways, let's move on to OP11 pack number 2. Alright, let's see if we could pull something awesome. We got Papag, Mocha, Goatee, Black Maria, Riboshi, Blue Hole Event, Pedro, X Drake, Charlotte Parline, a leader now, Kobe. Okay, your sword type characters can attack characters on this turn in which they are played. If your navy type character with 7k base power or less will be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may place 3 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order instead. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. We got Gear 2. That's actually a card that I would use on a purple black Luffy back then, but I upgraded it to something better. And then we got a Caribou. Trash 2 cards from your hand.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard of.
And we've made it onto our Dawn pack. So let's see what character design we pull now. And another Kobe glasses. Jeez, okay, this is like the 4th card I get from this set. I don't know what's up with that. I prefer the second card that comes with it. It looks pretty cool. I don't know, nothing personal, I just don't like the design. Finally, we made it onto our 2 Fist of Divine Speed packs. So let's go ahead and start with the first pack. The Randolph, Fishman Island stage, Top Knot Neptunian, Tashigi, Vinsmoke Ichi, Blue Hole Event, Ishili, Tony Chopper, Ripper, Gum Jet Culverine, Vinsmoke Reiju, another one, and we finally pulled a Hibari. Give to one of your opponent's characters negative 2k power during this turn. When attacking, this character gains 1k power during this turn. Then up to one of your Navy type leaders can also attack active characters during this turn. Alrighty, so we are finally on our final pack. So let's see if we could pull some last pack magic. Let's check it out. Deja Vu, we got Randolph again, Fishman Island again, Top Note Neptunian again. What is going on? We got Ripple Deja Vu, we got a Fukaboshi, a Nico Robin, finally something different, Saldeth, Gum King Cobra, X Drake, Sarum, Event Ancient Weapon Poseidon. We got another Caribou. Oh my god, I think this card's useless, and we finally we pulled a Jinbei secret rare. That is cool. If your leader has a Fishman or Merfolk type, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Up to one of your Fishman or Merfolk type characters can attack characters on the turn in which it is played. That is insane. And oh my god, this is an 8K and it's a 6 cost. That's actually not bad. I would play this if I were to play Fisherman Island, or some Pirates type of deck. And the art just looks so freaking amazing. I am glad that I got to pull all these cards. There's even cards that I haven't seen for the first time until now, but this looks very awesome. And well guys, that concludes our video for today, and I honestly cannot wait to start playing with my yellow-green Yamato deck. I'll probably do some improvements, add something, test it out at the simulator too. A close friend of mine actually helped me out with the simulator to see how to install it into the computer, so I want to thank Kelvin for that. Thank you so much if you're watching this video. But yeah, this is going to be an awesome deck to work with. But with that being said guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And also don't forget to hit notifications on so you guys don't miss any of our adventures or any of our unpacking videos. And as well, leave a like down below onto this video. It really helps a lot. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys once more. Happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys on the next video.